Well, Mario, Andrew, congratulations on making it through those brutal tests. You're both very talented smiths, but as you know, only one of you can go into this final round of competition with the upper hand, getting to choose between these two weapons that both of you smiths will make. Now, after discussion, the judges did make a final decision, and the bladesmith choosing the weapon is Mario. Very well done.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mario, if you look at the blade furthest from me, that is a Talwar Yatagan. Now, the other blade might look like a regular broadsword, but it is very much more intricate. The snake ground broadsword. It features what's called a snake grind, and it was used primarily during the Renaissance on a variety of weapons.
The Talwar would be easier to forge out the blade, but the handle's a lot harder because it is all metal. The snake grind is a little harder, it's a little difficult, but I have a lot more experience in it than I do with the Talwar. I'm gonna go for the broadsword.
Oh, all right. Now, this double-edged blade needs to be between 31 and 33 inches. Now, the flattened spine features a wavy, scallop-sharpened edge that when you look down it gives the appearance of a snake, hence the name. The hilt of this blade features a crossguard, side ring, a hand-and-a-half handle, and a pommel. We will see you both in 4 days.
Good luck. Good luck. Day one, I'm back in my home forge in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm here to build my snake ground broadsword. My overall goal for today is to get my blade forged out and heat treated. All right. So I immediately chose the sword because it plays more into my strengths. I like to make crisp daggers, which are about roughly 3 or 4 inches, and that's just scaled up version of one. Looking good so far. Now it's time to go into the quench. I want to quench it tonight so I can still have plenty of time to grind these scallops for the snake grind. I'm looking for any sort of warps. Luckily, I'm not seeing any pop up. Successful heat treat. Biggest challenges of the day will be to make sure everything is tight. If my fit up is loose, what may end up happening is pieces will come loose during the testing and it may give Andrew the win. Looking good so far. I am deadbeat tired, but I'm feeling really good. I had a lot of fun making this sword. I gave it my all. My sail cut.
Day one, I'm back in Newport News, Virginia. I'm super excited to start making this snake ground broadsword because it's unlike anything I've ever made before. My main focus right now is the blade. This is definitely the longest weapon I've made, but then also most complex grind. Just because how the grind geometry is on this, it's gonna be a challenge. Now I'm about to do my quench. I see that it is perfectly straight. I'm starting to really see it come together, and that makes me super happy that all this effort is paying off. I'm really hoping that it can be able to survive well through the testing and be able to compete well with Mario's blade. I really want to hear Doug say it will kill. All right.
Mario, Andrew, welcome back to the Forge, guys. Over the past 4 days, we've asked you to build the snake ground broadsword. And gentlemen, they look great. We've got a series of tests set up. And before we get into it, I want to hear about your blades. Mario, how'd it go?
Oh, it went great. I made mine out of 5160 leaf springs. I used Damascus to forge out the guard and the pommel. And then I wrapped it all up with a hickory handle with a leather wrap.
Awesome. Andrew, how about you?
It went well. I was able to make the blade out of 1084. The metal fittings are just scrap metal I found that I had laying around, and then I made the handle out of purple heart and stabilized wood.
Well, they look strong, they look sharp, but we have to find out if that is a fact. In order to do so, we've got a series of dynamic tests, and up first, dynamic kill test with Doug.
Bladesmiths, welcome to our dynamic kill test. I'm gonna take your weapons and try to cut through these foam pillars, animal carcass by stabbing and slashing. Mario, you're up first. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Going into the kill test, I have a small concern. My blade is a little lighter. Lighter blades tend to break. Nice.
Good job.
Thank you.
Mario, let's talk about your sword. It cut very deep on the pig carcass and on the heavier foams. But because of the snake grind that you have here, there are some parts that are razor sharp and thin and some thicker areas. Because of that, the thicker areas didn't cut the thinner foams. But overall, I like the feel of your sword and it will kill.
That's what I wanted to hear.
All right, Andrew, your turn. So you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
Hey!
All right, Andrew. Your snake ground broadsword cuts deeply into this pig carcass. And it cuts nicely on the thicker foams. And once again, when we got to the lighter foams, it's not razor sharp enough to cut cleanly. But the feel and look of your sword, you'll kill.
Yes.
So gentlemen, welcome to our strength test, the bamboo and plastic tube slice. Now what I'll be doing is taking your blades and smashing them into this giant bamboo as well as cutting these pipes. Mario, you're up. You ready?
Have fun.
Okay, I'm gonna.
All right. All right.
Nope.
Pommel broke. No. No. Damn it. Oh.
Unfortunately, right there at the connection between your tang and your pommel, it's just very, very small. All that shock traveling through the blade just popped it loose. But I gotta tell you, it is a nice job, and it was a fun sword to wield.
Thank you.
Well, Mario, the pommel came off. It's considered a catastrophic failure. We cannot continue testing your blade. But you're not out of the fight yet. Andrew, in order to take home the title of Forge and Fire Champion and that $10,000 check, you will have to survive all 9 strikes. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, Dave, take it away.
Oh, no. Oh, it just sheared right off.
Andrew, unfortunately, your sword did take a catastrophic failure on the 3rd strike. You didn't make it all the way to number 9. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step off the forge floor.
I'm super bummed that it broke, but I don't feel defeated at all. I definitely want to keep being able to explore bladesmithing, especially after I graduate school.
Mario, congratulations. You have a broken blade, but you also have the title of Forge and Fire Champion and $10,000, man. Well done.
Thank you. Oh, I feel great.